Well, hello there, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Absolutely no one right now on the YouTube. Oh, hi there, Maria. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Indian Steve Ryder, hello. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am. I am amazing. I will admit, and humble. And that's perhaps my greatest quality is that I'm very humble with all my mediocre amounts of success that I've obtained as of late. Hey there, Bullfrog. Nice to meet you. Hello. Okay. So here's my deal. I have equipment that I have been sitting on for a long time. I haven't done anything with, and have finally decided that I should do something with it. Hey, Monkey Finger 5588. That's a great name. Dennis Sorensen. Hello, everybody. So here I am on the YouTube. This is my first time I've done one of these on YouTube. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing more live streaming, not just getting on here to gab and flabber on about various things, but I am going to be broadcasting some of my live stand-up comedy for your entertainment pleasure. Hello, our RND M90, Adam West. Unhappy with this shirt. Well, you should be, Adam. I got others. You'll be fine. A name like Adam West, I'm sure you would be unhappy with this one. But anyway, so live shows. We got live shows. So here's the deal: we're doing live shows next weekend. One in Keene, New Hampshire, and another one in Providence, Rhode Island, the next Saturday. And then I am on the road to San Diego and Las Vegas. And then I've got a show in Afton, Wyoming that you can join us. A couple weeks I'll be in Vegas, and then I will be in Utah at the Jordan Landing Wise Guys, July 2nd, 3rd. And a very exciting thing that I'm exploring is doing a live broadcast of my stand-up comedy shows. Yeah, so you can look forward to that. Okay, I was going to do some, let's do some back. Okay, here we go. There we go, right there. If you want tickets, ticket information, or to purchase any of my available gear. Yeah, I did Orlando a couple months ago, and it went okay. It kind of threw it together at the last minute. I mean, the guy opened a friend of mine has a room in Orlando, and so I went down there to throw my name behind it, and we had a handful of people show up. It was very delightful. I had a wonderful time, and yes, I love Florida. The weather is beautiful, the state is beautiful, and the people are absolutely out of their freaking minds, and I love it. So yes, I will be coming to Florida soon. Again, the way if you know anybody, thank you, Nate. Very, very kind of you. Very, very, very kind of you. If you know of a location for me to do a show, get a hold of us. Get a hold of me. In fact, I'll give you Tress's number. Anyway. Yeah, people are special. Yeah, Adam West. Okay. I don't know. Okay. The reason Adam West would say he didn't like my shirts because he's Adam West. Adam West, of course, was Batman. I get the joke. I thought it was delightful. Anyway, so Florida, we're coming to Florida. I will be coming back to Florida. The way we're doing shows is if you want me to come to your location, please contact us and let us know where you want us to go. If you have information about a venue, you either own the venue, you work at the venue, you know somebody at the venue, and you want to bring us to the show, please bring me to do a show where you're at. Contact us and contact them, get us together. We'll set up a show. We'll come and do a show. That's what we'll do. The show. We'll do a show where you are. We'll come there and we'll entertain you and everybody else who wants to show up. We're going to come and we're going to have a good time. So, okay, I can't come to Canada yet. They won't. Canada's a little crazy right now. I don't know if you're familiar, but Canada has a very strange person in charge, and they're making a lot of strange decisions. Won't be coming to Canada anytime soon, I don't think, because. But I'm trying. I want to come. I'm not getting into politics, but I love Canada. Want to come to Canada. No, I don't know Josh O'Brien. He sounds like a wonderful fellow, though. Navy landscaper. I didn't know the Navy had land. Well, I assume. I'm sure they do. Yeah, Missouri. Hey, we did a couple shows in Gallatin, Missouri, last weekend. It was at the last minute. We just decided to do it. I have a sister who has a restaurant in Gallatin, Missouri. We did a couple shows there. I love Missouri. Want to come to Missouri? Find a venue, P-Bear. We'll do it. C-Bear. Yeah, CB. Yeah, CB's. No, I don't know Josh O'Brien. But yes, I'd love to come to Ohio. I would be delighted. CA, hello. Hello. I said I've got equipment for these broadcasts I'm going to start doing. Yeah. Just so you know, I hate to shatter everybody's bubble, but I'm what you call an actor. I portray characters. And the character that you have mostly seen me probably performing is, of course, my friend Leonard. His name is Leonard McCrunsky. He's a character that I developed. I have many other characters that I've done. But yes, this is called acting, my friends. If that destroys your image, or I apologize greatly. But yeah, it's acting. Get over it. You get mad at Tom Selleck. You get mad at Tom Cruise. Hey, Tom Cruise, I thought you were really jumping. Well, you really actually did jump out of airplanes. But what I'm saying is I'm a comedian and an actor. I've been doing comedy and acting for many, many years. And I started making videos with a character. People delighted in the character, and some people feel betrayed. I apologize that you're unable to step through the fourth wall and enjoy it for what it is. But thank you anyway. Thanks, Bud Jones. Well, thank you. Who's this? Lori Scholl, cousin from Detroit, told me to watch. Well, thank you. And tell your friend, tell your cousin hello. And I appreciate his support. Was it Bernie's Dining Depot? I'll have to go check it out. We're at in Massachusetts. Bernie's Dining, the 4-pound prime rib. Massachusetts is actually substantially larger than you would assume. So an actual location would be helpful. Thank you, Lori. Dayton, Ohio. Yes, love Dayton, Ohio. Want to come there. Love Ohio. Got a lot of people in Ohio. We're going to come and do more in Ohio. We will be doing shows in Ohio. Lots of shows in Ohio. I think we're, yes. Oh, thank you. Yes. The character is actually based on, in case you want, if you didn't know, the character is based on my grandfather. My grandfather, Jack McPhee, he was a railroad engineer and an alcoholic. And he used to tell me and my cousin Jeff, God rest his soul, he just passed away a year ago, miss him dearly. Anyway, he used to teach me and my cousin lessons, but like before we would go visit grandma's house, grandma and grandpa's, and to go to the backyard, before you go to the backyard, you had to go past where grandpa would sit. He would sit there at the kitchen table with the window open. He would smoke, blow the smoke out the window, but you would have to pass. You had to go past grandpa to get to the yard. But he would make a stop and sit down at the kitchen table with him, and he would tell us just really bizarre, weird stories. And most of them made no sense at all. And but then at the end, he would say something brilliant, call us a couple knuckleheads, tell us to get out of his face. And so the character of Leonard McCrunkey is an homage to my wonderful grandfather, who I love and loved dearly. He was a funny man. Of course, we all have our faults. He certainly had his demons he was chasing off, but he's also the reason I do not smoke or drink. I have never used alcohol or drugs, and it was because of him. I remember one day, I think I was about 9 years old, and as I was walking past, he would always try to dart past him because he would give you like these little pinches. I think it was just a fun game that we'd play. He would try to pinch you, so you try to dart, get away from him, get through the doorway before he could get you. But he would, pinch you on the arm or the back or something. Anyway, he stopped me one time, grabbed me, he goes, Rodney, you know why I smoke and drink? And I go, no, Grandpa, I don't. And he goes, because I'm an idiot. And if I ever find out you smoke or drink, I'm going to come back and haunt you in your dreams. Now get out of here. And so as a child, also, I knew that he would get too drunk sometimes, and then we would have to leave. And we couldn't hang out with Grandpa anymore because Grandpa he would get mean. He'd get too drunk, and then he got mean drunk. So then we had to leave. And so I always associated alcohol with the taking of the smell and everything. We took away. When he got really drunk, I didn't get to hang out with him anymore. And because he got a little angry. And it was just, anyway, so it was because of my grandfather that I never drank or smoked. I've never used drugs because I realize that I'm from a family that has an addiction is within our genes. And so I just decided to just completely and entirely avoid all substances for that reason. So I do not smoke. I do not drink. I do not participate in drugs. All of what you see is just acting. It is me performing for you and your pleasure. Western Mass above Springfield. Chicopee is in the Chicopee area. I'll be doing shows, actually, lots of shows in New England. I live, in case you're wondering, I am currently in Stafford Springs, Connecticut. Well, thank you. Thank you for enjoying my little madness. But anyway, that character. Okay, so I had the grandfather. And then I didn't know what to do with my grandfather. And then one day I was watching a friend of mine who is a life coach. I'm sure you're all familiar with him. life coach and motivational speaker, and love Chicopee, by the way. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm watching him do this live, this thing. He did this video. It was like an Instagram video. And he's like, hey, man, are you feeling a little down today? Maybe feel like you just, like it's a little rough to pursue your dreams. Well, I just want you to know that you're tough enough and you're strong enough and you can pursue your dreams. And I'm giving you permission to go out and be successful. And it was so corny and ridiculous. And I thought, you know what? That's it. My guy, my character, Leonard McCrunsky is his name, is the world's worst motivational speaker. So I combined my drunk grandfather with the idea of the world's worst motivational speaker, came together, and that is what I refer to as Leonard McCrunsky, and that, my friend, is whom you've seen most of. I do have others that I'm working on. I'll be sharing those with you all soon and shortly. So, but yes, Chicopee. I know Chicopee well. We when they started doing hey James, when they started doing the bag thing in Connecticut, you have to buy your grocery bags. They have the 10-cent grocery bags. And so out of spite, we do mostly our shopping in Massachusetts when we're here. And so it's, I get to Chicopee a lot. So I'll have to check out that place. Oh, yes, you missed. Oh, Jesse Dixon. Yes, you missed Idaho Falls. Oh, yes, I will be coming back there. Definitely. Definitely. We had such a great time. That is an amazing venue. I love that place, downtown event center. Idaho Falls. Love it. I will be coming back to Idaho in a couple of different places, actually. But yeah, I will be in Idaho. I'll be back. There, I'm absolutely sure I'll be back. Wegmans, yeah. Love Wegmans. Dayton, Ohio. No, anyway, let me get some more water. So here we are. Again, all of my show dates are available at rodneynorman.com. Right there, as you see on the screen. And I will be entertaining all over the country. We're going to be in, hey, Provost. I know, Rob. Good to see you, man. How you doing? You still got the big beauty? James Street, close to the Air Force Base. Hey, we'll go check it out. We're going to be headed up to New Hampshire soon. Okay, yes. Here's my story. I have a home in Stafford Springs, Connecticut, which is where I'm at currently. But we are selling this place. We are going to be liquidating our assets here in this state, selling off everything and putting the house on the market and selling it and relocating mostly on the road. I do have a home in Utah. I grew up in Utah. I'm a Utah native and love Utah. But I did learn that you could leave, and so I did. But I do return to Utah quite frequently. But yes, I am between Stafford Springs and Connecticut. I also have family in Texas and North Carolina and Missouri. And so I find myself in those states rather frequently. And so we'll be adding them all to our adventures. part of what I want to do is, okay, first of all, I'm doing these live things. I'll be doing more of these. I'll be doing more podcasts. I'll be doing just a lot more fun because I need more attention. I'm starved for attention, as you could probably see. Anyway, I will be doing more of these lives with my wife. And as we travel, we'll be showing the world everything that we see, sharing the world with you. And yes, CA, I wish more people had that attitude. I wish that more people would just drive through Utah, come and visit Utah, look at its beauty, and then leave. Too many of you keep staying. Too many of you keep hogging up the roads. You're throwing off property values. You're screwing everything up. Please stop moving to Utah. Utah, just get in your head that Utah is a boring, dumb place to live, and don't live there. Just leave. There's too many people in Utah. Go away. Leave Utah alone. Just like I said, the best thing to do, pretty drive. Keep moving. Go somewhere else. Go to Colorado. They'll love you. They love you in Colorado. Move to Colorado. And Oregon, yeah. Move to Oregon. Move to Oregon. Go to Oregon. Love Oregon. I need to do more in Oregon. We're coming to Oregon. We are coming to Oregon. We're doing more in Oregon. This looks. Who else does a show? Does a video like this? You see, look at that. You could. Here's. Show you my hands. I'm working on my cars. My hands are all like a blister yesterday from pulling the lawnmower, trying to start it. Yes, keep going. Yes, take up Colorado. Colorado wants you. Move to Colorado. Don't stay. Don't. Move to Colorado. Leave Utah alone. Yeah, Utah is it's everything. You got the mountains. You got they used to film movies there down in southern Utah all the time because it's the perfect space for westerns. It's also the place perfect for depicting life on other planets. That's the beauty of Utah. Whatever you want to film, you can do it in Utah. So move to New Mexico. Move to New Mexico. New Mexico is a beautiful state. They got room. Kanab, yes, Kanab is beautiful. But no, I grew up in Utah. Like I said, I am a native Utonian, and I love Utah. It's a beautiful state, but please stop moving there. We used to have a good idea. People used to say, Utah's boring, I don't want Utah. And we all agreed with you because we didn't want you to move there. We really don't. We really still don't want you to move there. But then people started figuring out it's actually probably one of the coolest places in the world to live. I shouldn't say this, but what I'm saying is if you're bored in Utah, if you go to Utah and you're bored, it's because you're a boring person. But then again, that's the same. That's true in life in general. If you're bored all the time, it's because you're a boring person. You have issues. You need to expand your horizons. You need to break down your little wall of comfort and go beyond it. And Ohio. Move to Ohio. Love Ohio. We stayed in a friend's cabin in Ohio a couple nights ago. It's beautiful. Love Ohio. But we'll do shows. Yeah, don't move to New Jersey. I lived in New Jersey, actually. I lived in Rahway. I served a mission for the LDS Church. I'm a Mormon, in case you didn't know. didn't make the connections yet. But my mission was to New Jersey because the people in New Jersey deserve to be saved as well. But I was in, my first area was Trenton, New Jersey. I never knew what it was like to be a minority until I lived in Trenton, New Jersey. That's all I'm going to say about it. It was a wonderful experience. They had a bunch of thunderstorms, the storms that came through when I was there. And so most of the time I was in Trenton, I was working a chainsaw, cutting down, I was cutting down trees and stuff in people's yards because the stuff fell over. So I literally, I had a whole summer. All I did was stack wood, cut down trees that fell, cut up trees that fell over. But yeah, south of Trenton, 30 minutes south of Trenton. Ah, cool. I was in Trenton, used to ride my bike all over Trenton, New Jersey. White shirt and tie. Which comedians make me laugh the most? Okay. Let's see. Okay, currently, I would say that. Okay, I really enjoy David Tell. He's a lot of fun to work with. David Tell is just a wonderful man, wonderful guy. Also, Norm Macdonald. I'll tell you a story about Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald is I think he is currently probably the funniest man alive. I love Norm Macdonald. And I worked with him a couple times. The last time I worked with him, he does this thing. I was emceeing the show in Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, and for his show. And so I did the opening and brought everybody on, the other comics on stage. Anyway, his opener that he brings with him was about to close up, and so it was time to bring Norm on stage. And Norm always goes to the bathroom before he gets on stage. Whether it's a 1 or a 2, he doesn't know until he goes in the bathroom. He might have to drop a deuce. And so before I go on stage to bring him up, he grabs my arm and he says, "Hey, I gotta use the toilet. I don't know if it's 1 or 2, so just some time, just some time." I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I have no. So I'm going on stage I thought I was just going to go up there and say, "Hey, everybody, give it up for Norm Macdonald." No, he goes to use the bathroom. So I have no idea if I'm just doing a pee break or if he's dropping off a whole cabin. I don't know what's going on, right? And so I go up on stage and I do a joke. I do part of my Walmart bit, if you're not familiar with it. So I go up there, I do my joke, and I'm looking in the back. I'm waiting to see what's going on here. It's time to bring him on stage, or what's going on? And what happens is that he stands there, and I see him back in the back of the room. I see him, and so okay, so he's in the room. So okay, great. Here we go. So I finish up my joke, and I introduce him. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a big Salt Lake City welcome to Mr. Norm Macdonald. Place going crazy. He's the kind of guy that gets standing ovations as he's coming to the stage, so everybody's going crazy. Norm Macdonald. And he's coming walking up. And I'm sitting there and stage. You never leave the stage open. Never leave it empty. You always stand there. If you're the host, you stand there and you wait until the next act gets on stage, and then you leave. That's the courtesy. That's how you're supposed to do it. You wait for them to get there, and then you leave. You don't just yell and scream and jump off the stage. You wait for them to get there. So we're in there. So he comes up and he grabs my arm as I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get off stage, and he grabs me and he's holding me there. And looks at me and goes, "Hey, that Walmart bit, a little hacky at first, but But you surprised me. I didn't see that coming. Good job. Great joke. Great save. And I'm like, oh, cool. Thanks, Norm. Yeah, he's still holding on to my arm. I'm like, he's like, and I'm trying. Okay, Norm, you gotta do a show. You're gonna do a show right now. So, anyways, I love Norm Macdonald. It's one of my favorites. I love to work with that dude. Robin Williams and Norm Macdonald together. I loved Robin Williams. He was my favorite all through high school. Loved Robin Williams. Yeah, Rob, that'd be great. I would, yes, that would be great. I would love to do your bus is absolutely incredible. So, I'll tell you my story about David Tell. Okay, so David Tell, he came to Wise Guys, Salt Lake City. What was it? It was during the time that he was doing Insomniacs on, let's see, what was that? Was it MTV or Comedy? Was it Comedy Central? I think it was. Anyway, so he had a show, Insomniacs, where he would basically just go in the middle of the night and go see the nightlife of different places, whether bar scene or whatever. So he had never considered doing Salt Lake City up to this point in time. We bring him into Salt Lake to do the club at Wise Guys. And while he's there, he's just stunned with how much is going on in Salt Lake City. So he decides to come back and do a show with Insomniac in Salt Lake because of that. But anyway, before he does that, though, he wanted to go and check out the nightlife in Salt Lake City. And he hooked up with this dude who we knew well at the club was kind of he was a weirdo. And he always tried to get the comedians to go with him and do weird stuff. And he was trouble. The guy was trouble. Anyway, so he convinces David Tell after the show one night to go with him to this nightclub in Salt Lake City. It was called Port of Call. If you're Salt Lake City people, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so they leave the club after the show. Well, we were all concerned because we knew this dude was a weirdo, and we didn't want anything to happen. So, and David Tell was on his own. I mean, he drove with him. He didn't have a car. So me and the wife, Tressa, had to drive over to Port of Call, and we got there about 20 minutes after they would have already been there for 20, 30 minutes or so. So we get there, and as soon as we walk in, we see Dave at the bar. Of course, everybody's around him. They're all talking and everything. Looks like he's having a good time, right? Well, he sees us, and he goes, "Hey, Rodney, Tressa, hey, everybody, this is my friends. I need to go talk to him." And he comes walking up to us and says, "Hey, I need to get out of here." We're like, "Yeah, we were concerned that it was weird." He goes, "Yeah, they're trying to film me, and they're trying to get me to go someplace else." And he says, "Look, there's a couple people I want to talk to right now. Let me finish those conversations, and then I'll let you know." And I said, "Hey, look, all you got to do is," I said, "just kind of look in our general direction. We're going to be sitting over there. Just look at us and just kind of tip your hat." He always wore black baseball caps. So we're like, "Just tip your hat and we'll come running over." And he's like, "Perfect." Like, hey, how many Steve? So he's not being the bad guy. He doesn't want to be the bad guy and say, "Hey, everybody have to leave." So we waited. He had a couple people he wanted to talk to. And then as soon as he looked over at us and he tipped his head, he kind of lifted his hat up and then put it kind of, you don't need to do that. Does that. So we run over there and go, "Hey, I'm so sorry, but we just got a phone call from the club. They need you back over there for some stuff." And he goes, "Oh, okay." And so we took off and we went out in the car and as we're walking, he goes, "I think you guys just saved my life," because that was getting really weird. The people, they kept filming him. They were trying to film their own TV show with him in it without his permission. So it was like weird. And then they were trying to get him to go do stuff in a hot tub or something. I don't know. It was just this weird stuff. So anyway, so I have been accredited by David Till himself for saving his life, and I'm gonna take that. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. Sean Cullen, I don't know him directly. I don't know Sean directly. I know of him, but I do not know him directly. Ontario, would love to come Ontario. Your dad knew Robin Williams in the 70s. Robin Williams is just a genuinely just funny man. Oh no, trust me, the hot tub was not going to be. Was not going to. No, it was not. We didn't miss it. The only thing we missed was getting a disease and/or death. So I assure you, we didn't miss anything by not going to that at all. Not at all. Hey, P. Miller, thank you. Good morning to you. Yes. So okay. So just if you're joining us late, here's the deal. I got equipment. I've had it for a while, and wanted to figure out how to use it, see how to do this. So we're going to start doing more lives. Dave Landau, funny man. Michael Wilson. I have to. I know Michael Winslow. Was it Michael Winslow or is it Michael Wilson? I have to check him out. Dave Landau, I'll check him out. Okay, hold on. I was reading something. Yeah, Michael Winslow. He is funny. Michael Winslow he puts on a great show. Even now, he still puts on a great show. That man is enormously talented. Thank you. You can hear me with an echo. Oh, that's funny. You're too funny. Okay, I'll be right back with something for you. Hold on. Hang tight. Here we go. Here we are. Oh, lots of people. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. Okay, so this shirt is yellow. You can't see it boy, that's awesome though. Well, you can kind of see it better. Anyway, these t-shirts are available. Somebody there. Anyway, so we have these available. Mellow Fellow shirts available at our and of course we have the no idea sticker. These things are available. That's also showing through. That's pretty funky. Anyway, no idea stickers. These are available. There we go. at rodneynorman.com, in case you were wondering. But we do have, but I have the shows listed where I'm going to be at, and all summer long. We're going to be all over. So we're going to be Utah, Wyoming, California, Texas, Iowa, Kansas. Oh, we hope you'll be getting more details next week. But I'm going to be in Kansas in a nice, beautiful old theater. It's going to be a lot of fun. Clear. Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you, Rob. Yeah, I'm going to do a better background. This is just what they had. Is StreamYard. This was one of the generic ones, so I'll come up with a better green screen in the future. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I'm kind of surprised how well that worked. Now I know the secret. Anyway, so yeah, this has been fun. We'll do this more often. I'll be doing my shows will be coming to you live. Linden, Utah. Linden, Utah. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, so yes, the stickers are available. We got more stickers, other bumper stickers. Oh, here we go. We got this, but nah, I use it. Boy, that looks freaking awesome right there. Sorry, I'm just entertaining myself with the green screen. This looks pretty cool. Anyway, so there is this sticker available also. Guess I'm in charge T-shirts. If you're not familiar with that bit, it is you got these T-shirts available. Anyway, all that available. RodneyNorman.com plus show dates. Yeah, I need to. I'd love to do the Hermosa Beach. But yeah, Washington. We're coming to Wyoming. We're going to be doing shows in Washington and Oregon eventually. Idaho, everywhere. We're coming everywhere. We got nothing else to do besides drive around and entertain people. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be doing, all that stuff. So, well, hey, Jack, you are friends. You are friends with Rodney Norman. You're my friend. Absolutely. Oh, you saw part of the IP section the other day. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, you guys haven't. So the IP section is it's IP section. It's about a friend of mine who's a lawyer who's also become a stand-up comedian, and it tells his story from his perspective. And it's available on YouTube. Go find it. IP section. I'm only in one. I'm in the pilot episode. I'm in one section. I'm not haven't returned as a recurring character yet, but I'm sure I will be. So, No, I have not performed in Canada at all. I've driven through Canada on my way to do a show in Detroit once, but I have not done any shows in Canada. I would love to do shows in Canada. I will come to Canada and entertain you as soon as you guys open up a little bit. Thank you, Tonu. Yes. Having fun. All right. Hey, bud. Yeah, let's do it. I'd love to have a TV show. Let's do it. Let's do it. Love it. A lot of so here's the deal. I've talked to America's Got Talent contacted me about being on America's Got Talent. And they didn't know what to do with me. I'm like, just let me do stand-up. They're like, well, because they want the story. So they wanted Leonard on the show, is what they wanted. But they didn't know how to do it. They didn't know what to do with me. So, and that's been the consensus, because you're not like anybody else, who I don't want to do with you. And I'm like, well, isn't that a good thing? And they're like, well, kind of a good thing. Well, they say they don't want they're looking for something different, unique, but they don't know what to do with me. Yeah, thank you, bud. I appreciate it. I really was not hard. It was an honor that they contacted me and invited me to do the show, but at the same time, I just knew it wasn't a good fit. It really wasn't my thing. Late show would well, I think the late show's already been taken. Just want to do, I don't know. I don't know if it would be a talk show. I'd like to do like an old variety show. If you remember those, the old, Red Skelton show, Ed Sullivan show, they used to, or the 70s shows they would do, they had music guests, and then they would do skits, and then they would do short interviews, and just a lot of fun. That would be, to me, the fun thing. That's what I want to do. I want to do like an old style variety show. That would be a lot of fun. I would love to do a variety show. So maybe I'll start putting that together. If you want to be on my variety show, let me know. You got a talent? Let's do it. Figure it out. Yes, Carol Burnett. Carol Burnett variety show. Yes. Between two Stearns. That's funny. Yes, Foster Brooks. Yes, I love Foster Brooks. So yeah, we'll work on that. Maybe that's what I'm going to start doing. Work on a variety show. That's what I'll do. If you want to be on my variety show, let me know. Yes. This is water, by the way, in my big Maverick mug. See, if that doesn't say Utah, I don't know what does. Maverick. It's my huge mug. There's water in it. That's a great idea, Tonu. I like that. I like that idea. Well, what's your talent, CA? What's your talent? What do you do? Okay, if you're on this and you're talented, I do. I paint happy trees at my. I'll start doing a finger paint show. To wrestle Invisible Bear. Yeah. If anybody could, you could, James. You most definitely could. All right. Okay, well. Oh, gee. In our 15 minutes. This is insane. Anyway, you people. Stare uncontrollably into the camera for long periods of time? Absolutely. And it sounds like you're right in my ballpark. Filthy guitar. That'd be cool. We could do that. Oh, well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support and love. I'm going to continue to do more. I got more videos. I have to go do some video greetings. Yeah, you can hire me to say whatever you want within reason, of course. But please, if you want, if you want to help me out, you want to support me, please continue sharing my videos. Send me your ideas and your suggestions. We're going to be doing more of these lives very soon, but check out rodneynorman.com. We've got the merch is on there, show dates coming up where you can buy tickets and everything. If you have ideas, suggestions, everything, please do. You guys have been a lot of fun. We'll do more of these. I'll actually have a plan. I literally just turned on the camera to see if it worked. And you guys have been a part of my you've been my test subjects, and you guys have been amazing test subjects. But right now, I got to go finish mowing my lawn. I got a backyard to do. I got to change out the spark plugs in a 2005 Jeep Cherokee and make some videos wish people happy birthday. So you've been fun. You've been delightful. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see you all very, very, very soon. Okay, bye.